So what's your name?
Charlie,
Charlie. How old are you, Charlie?
43.
43. What's your current situation? You homeless out here?
Yes, I am.
How long have you been homeless for?
A long, long time, many years.
Do you know exactly how many years?
7.
7. Okay. What actually led to you becoming homeless?
Losing my job.
Okay. How did you lose your job?
Run out of my CSCS card, health and safety card for building site.
What kind of like work was you in?
Bricklaying.
Bricklayer. So you was working as a bricklayer and then you lost your job and became homeless?
That's correct.
Okay. What was the first night like being homeless on the streets?
Terrible. Absolutely terrible. I was trying to stay warm. I didn't have a lighter to make a fire. And very many different people that were trying to take advantage of me. Very violent people when they get drunk on the streets. Nicking my sleeping bag when I managed to get one. Pouring petrol all over me, pissing all over me. Yeah.
So 7 years ago, haven't you tried to get into another job?
I have, but I haven't got a registered address, so I can't get a CSCS card.
Okay. What do you do to survive out here?
Beg.
How does that usually go for you?
Not very well.
What do you say like a typical amount that you kind of like make out here?
No, I don't. It's not a regular amount. It can be £5, £8, £25. It depends.
Okay. When it comes to like when you receive the money, what do you kind of like do with it?
Spend it on hostels. Spend it on clothes. Spend it on food. Toiletries.
Have you received any help when it comes to like housing?
I have, yes.
What actually happened?
I had a mental breakdown after my sister's death. She took took her own life. Alcohol consumption, killed herself, and yeah.
Sorry to hear that, man. How long ago was this?
To this date, 3 years ago.
3 years ago. Did it affect you like mentally?
Yes, it did. That's how I got the hospital. So I had a mental breakdown and moved me into a mental health hostel.
Are you originally from London?
Yes, born and bred in Chiswick.
Okay. Are your family still around, like mum and dad?
Mum's got dementia, age 80, in a dementia care home. Dad's passed away. Sister's dead.
Sorry to hear that. Do you have any other family around in London?
No, none. They're all deceased.
Sorry to hear that. So you're just pretty much out here alone?
I'm certainly, yes.
When it comes to like being on the streets, what kind of things do you go through out here? Is it dangerous?
Very dangerous. People get stabbed with bottles. Many different things happen.
What's the craziest thing like you've been through, like being on the streets?
Like guns pulled on me.
What happened in that situation?
Nothing that could happen, really. Just got away from it as quick as possible.
Okay. Have you ever been to jail?
I have done, yes.
Are you able to like say why?
Beg your pardon?
Are you able to say why?
I'd rather not be all misdemeanor.
Okay. How long did you do?
I've done 3 months.
3 months. Okay. Was that the full time that they gave you?
Yes.
Okay. What kind of happened in jail? What was your experience like?
Terrible. Not very nice. Irritable. Dysfunctional. It's not a nice place.
What did you learn from going in jail?
I didn't.
Did you learn anything?
No.
Do you have any regrets?
Yes.
Do you feel like, you've improved, behavior-wise? Meaning like you won't see yourself going in jail again?
No, most certainly not.
If you could have like 3 wishes, what would they be?
Get a wife, get a home, and get a job.
Do you have any kids?
3 simple things that I would like to be able to do. Yes, I do. I have 4.
How old are your kids?
One is 28, one is 13, one is 9, and one is 4.
Do
I've
they
got
know
3
you're out on the
grandchildren
streets?
as well.
3 grandchildren.
2 are in care, and one's with their baby mother.
Your eldest one is
28.
28.
Yeah.
Do you speak with him?
No, I don't.
When was like the last time you spoke with him?
Over 10 years ago.
10 years ago. If you could say like one thing to him, what would it be?
I love you all.
What happened that made you like lose contact with your son? Was it son?
Sorry?
Was it a son?
3 daughters and 1 son.
Okay. What gender is like the eldest?
Female.
Female. Okay. So your daughter. What kind of led to you like losing contact?
It's my mad way of life.
Sorry?
My mad way of life. Drinking and taking drugs.
Okay. So you take drugs?
Which is very much part of the homeless scene in London. Not just in London, but across the world.
What drugs do you take at the moment?
Class A.
When was you like first introduced to? When was you like first introduced to drugs?
At a very young age of 6, 7 years of age.
6, 7?
Yes.
Who introduced you to the drugs at that age?
My mum and dad, basically, the cigarettes, which are classed as drugs, which is the root of all evil. Smoking is the root of all evil, because you need smoking for most drugs, unless you inject. A lot of people don't want to inflict pain on their own body. Smoking is the way that people see forward. They smoke a cigarette, they get a head rush, they spin out. Next thing is they want a bit of cannabis, want to push it a bit further, make the head spin go a bit more. And then they go to class A, which is crack cocaine and heroin. And that's also smokable.
Okay. So would you say like you're addicted?
No, I'm not addicted, no. I'm a recovering addict.
Yeah. When you don't have access to it, how do you feel?
Just, yeah, I don't know really, I don't know, it's just an oblivion.
How's the recovery going? Have you
So-
received like services, like help from services?
Yes, Centrepoint, the homeless charity. Yes, I get
So when you-
counselling for it.
Yeah. When you kind of, get in contact with these homeless charities, what do they actually do?
They assess you, make sure you're sleeping in the same place for 3 nights. And then they send out a homeless treatment team to come out and meet you, place you into hostels, care homes, hotels, hospitals, wherever they see fit for you to go. They pick you up and use you as a dummy. Like basically institutionalised, like prison. Part of the regime.
If there's a specific amount of time they house you for, what happens next?
I don't know, I've been waiting to get my own flat for the last 12 years from the mental health team. I waited 5 years. Decided that I'm going to go on the streets for the 7th.
So they give you help for a certain amount of time and then let you go back on the streets?
Basically, it was my decision. Yeah,
Oh, your decision.
yeah,
Okay, so they had an action plan for you,
yeah.
and then you just didn't agree with it, and you left.
No, I agreed with it, but 5 years is a long time to wait for premises.
Yeah.
And as far as I'm concerned, the university course can be over in a matter of 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, 12 years, however long. I can't see doing 12 years as a homeless person living in a hostel in this society to be nothing but carnage.
What advice do you have for like people that are thinking of like here in the streets?
Stay away from the streets. The streets are horrible. The streets are nasty. There's a lot of social media out there, and a lot of people seem to link up on the streets through their social media networks. And I don't know half the people half the time. They're all trying to be friends and meet each other and try and make a new life for themselves and make new opportunities. But at the end of the day, it's really not as good as it can be.
Thank you. Do you have any last words?
Yeah, I like to send it out to my mum, my kids, my grandchildren, and all of them around me that know me, to stay strong. And I will be back. Hasta la vista.
Thank you for sharing your story, man.